in terms of a spiritual experience, there's different levels of experience. And to one degree or another, they're all spiritual. It's just one is lesser and one is more.
Okay.
Kind of like, how much light gets into a room depends on the curtain, how thick it is, the material, if there's any slits open, if it's blinds. So you're getting some experience of light, like the truth. But it could be like small amounts or greater amounts. And so therefore, in one sense, there's no need to discount anyone's quote unquote spiritual experience if it's bringing them closer to an absolute understanding of the meaning of life, basically. So like, for example, in the Vedas, they talk about these different sheaths. Like a sheath is like a covering, and some are thicker and some are less thicker, and it gets to a point where the soul is not covered by anything and can understand everything. And so the first level, which is kind of similar to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you might have come across that, is that kind of like, a baby is putting everything in its mouth and working out, can I eat this or not?
Oh yeah.
So it's just about survival. It's just about eating. Can I eat this? Can I sleep? Can I mate? Can I defend? It's just that. That's a sort of realization of what my body can do for me, and I find pleasure in. But like a baby, it's not evolved its realization, its consciousness yet. Then after that, it will realize, well, all my needs, that's there. But beyond that, if I just have like lots of biscuits and stuff like that, I need something to stimulate my mind as well. So then they might get an interest in culture, in art, in music, in philosophy, in relationships, in fashion, whatever it might be. So it's sort of more at the level of, okay, beyond the physical needs for the body, I also have a mind, and that could be stimulated in more or in less like obvious ways. Like, some people just burger and chips is fine. For other people, it's a gourmet meal, and within that, different tastes and combinations and stuff like that. Higher than that is to realize, actually, I'm not the body or the mind, even though I'm getting pleasure at both levels. But higher than that, there's a level of pleasure in realizing I'm beyond these things. I'm the spirit soul. So that's like a type of realization. And then higher than that is actually an understanding that I'm not these things, but when I am focused on who I am, I get the highest level of realization. But once you take that last sheath off, you realize actually beyond me, there's many spirit souls, and there's the supreme soul, and we say Krishna. And when that's revealed to us and we have a relationship, that gives us like a bliss that's not covered by anything else. So there's no blind, no filter, it's just full light connection. And so in one sense, I've kind of given you that hierarchy just for you to understand. Therefore, if somebody has like a eureka moment and says, Shanice, you know what? I felt like I was like really high the other day, and I had this experience when I was floating out my body and I could see myself, or like I had a near-death experience and that happened. And then I just knew there's more to me than just this body. Yeah, that's great. That means you're getting a higher realization. It's beyond the body's needs, beyond the mind's needs, and now you can understand yourself a bit more than that. What it is, you still don't know, but it's giving you an understanding that there's more to life than what you've just been taught or understood through the body and the mind.